Welcome back to Sofas and Such Pod.
Crazy.
Bit of a different setup. 2 cameras, 3 mics, and a James Clinton.
Yeah, we're just trying
Weldfablab.
something.
Here he is. We're a bit of a weird setup. I forgot my chair.
Yeah, so
You forgot your chair.
no, this is my chair.
Of course it is. It's orange.
This is out the Honda.
This is out the Honda.
Yeah, well,
Apologies for the last podcast.
last two really.
What was the one before?
The one we made up for missing a week.
With you and Wes.
Well, that was the one that we were apologising for. But
Yeah.
I'm apologising for the one before as well.
I can't remember what the one before was.
No, here we are.
Apologies. It's tanked.
Is it?
Yeah, it's not great. It's not bad.
We better smash this one out of the park then.
The issue
That's
is...
why we got you here, ain't we?
Well, I'm bringing nothing to the table.
There you are.
I
Bringing
even bought the
yourself.
fucking table.
Exactly.
Yeah, the
exactly
issue...
what you said.
the issue with the last pod was there's no show notes. I did offer you the show notes.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was going to go ahead, so I was like,
Yeah.
don't worry about it. And then it did. And then I was extremely hungover. Wes was excitable as anything.
Yeah, he
So
was
he
ready
was
for
like
it.
bang on job, but I was not. I was not in a good way.
So you sent me an hour and 20 minutes of footage, and I cut it down to 40 something minutes.
Yeah, it was.
There was
some bullshit.
I was just editing it back, and I was thinking, fucking hell.
It was painful to watch, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
King of
painful
Yap.
to be in there.
It was more than yap. It was
Pure
fucking-
waffle.
The thing is, Wes can chat for days, but
Yeah,
I
but
had
it was just
nothing in me.
nothing. There was just nothing. Chat was the issue. It was just pure. I don't know how to explain it. It was like I don't like to put too many edits into these. I just edit out the bits where like something we don't think should be in,
Yeah, we say something
or maybe
questionable.
just to keep the flow of the pod. But like there was 6 or 7 clips of just 6 minutes edit, 6 minutes edit, 3 minutes edit of you two just like 70 different subjects.
But ADHD.
Just
is
it's just a
pure
podcast of
ADHD.
It's just me and him just bouncing off each other, and I can't.
Yeah.
My
So
brain
that-
weren't hacking it.
When did that go out? Monday.
Yeah,
This is Wednesday.
yeah,
My dudes.
My dudes.
dudes.
We're filming on a Wednesday because we've got, like I said, 2 phones, 3 mics. This is the start now.
Yeah,
It's about to get gourmet.
yeah, I know. I'm away
So-
this weekend and the next 2 days. So you're either getting one now or not at all. So
Yeah.
love you all.
And I would just like some time to try and figure out how this shit works.
Yeah, it's gonna
Me
be.
and James had a big old conversation about it on Xbox.
Xbox.
Xbox. It's
Xbox.
Xbox 350. So yeah, hope you enjoy. Today we got James on.
Yeah, the owner, the master fabricator,
Weldfablab.
the
I wouldn't say
Weldfablab.
master.
I don't know. You built some pretty good shit.
I don't know what they can see. That's not yours.
A bit of
but
that. I haven't
yeah.
done anything with that, no. Well, I've done a front thing on
The
that.
EG behind Spud is
That one.
So-
some of the testament.
It'd
But
be rude not to jump straight into what you drive.
yeah,
We'll get the car stuff out of the way.
Car.
right.
And a Volvo V60.
No, we don't care about the Volvo. We care
The
about
Volvo's like the
this.
best car I own, man.
What about that?
It's a 4-wheel drive.
Even he
D5.
forgot about that.
There
Is
you
that
go.
in the
I
view?
think yeah.
Crazy.
Oh, yeah, you can push
So
it
run
around if
us
you
through
want.
your Civic, James.
It's a Civic. It's a shed. I've owned it since 2018. To be honest, I can't really think of much else to say apart from
Well, what?
I've built all of it. I've painted it and realised quite quickly I'm no painter.
That's fairly evident.
Yeah.
It was the first roll cage I ever made after working with John,
Next
2
door.
doors down at Tyler Motorsport. He's a good cage builder.
Not
And,
quite as good as him though, obviously.
No, John's a bit better than I am. But I kept
How
asking
are
him
you
some
supposed to-
questions.
how are
But
you
yeah,
supposed
no,
to-
I'm like, yeah,
Yeah. Well,
student becomes master or something.
Just got a love for pigeons.
Yeah.
It just seemed to come
Well,
around. And
yeah, everyone asked me about the pigeon ornament I have on my what would be dashboard, the bottom of the windscreen, and that was a gift John gave me
Yeah.
when I'd just finished the cage. I was like halfway through the cage.
It's quite a funny thing. You don't want to admit that that's a gift from someone because you've just welded your first cage, because it is a big insight into like, because you look at the cage and it looks shit up. Like
I look at it and think I could do better.
Yeah, but I don't weld, so to me.
Yeah.
I'm sure if you do roof it, will get tested. It'll be alright.
Yeah, part of me wants to try it, part of me really doesn't.
Let's not do that. So it's an EG.
Give us
Is
a
it
spec.
D series?
Well, obviously it's a K20.
Obviously. Shock, Honda boy.
If you have a Honda and it's not a K series, then what are you doing? And if it's a B series, everyone turbos them. So it's just no fun anymore.
Yeah.
Actually. B series best, actually.
So, seeing as you don't want to go into the rundown of the car, I'll fucking take over, seeing as I was there for the first part of 5 years of it.
Yeah, to be fair, I messaged Spud, what are you doing tonight? Oh, do you want to come around and just help me do bits on the Civic? We'd just sit around, basically do nothing, and then Spud would be like, right, let's fucking do something. And then he'd just do everything.
No, that's basically. See, this is not where the story should start. The story should start in the middle of winter of maybe.
Oh, well, when I got the shell.
This isn't the first shell.
No.
So we fucking been putting in a little bit of a graft. For some reason you wasn't happy with the shell or something. I can't remember the ins and outs. There was a reason you got rid of the shell.
Structural points were more rusty than this shell.
And you got
this was before I welded. By the way.
you got the shell quite cheap, didn't you?
200 quid.
Yeah. So it's fucking pissing down with rain, freezing cold, middle of winter, and it's like
it's the prime time to build
like
a motor.
Half
really,
9 at night.
It was end of January.
Yeah, 9:30 at night. Like I said, pitch black. And I could just clanking down the road, and James was like, "Oh, my shell's here."
Oh no, it wasn't that late. The shell turned up at about
It was
5:30.
pitch black, James.
The shell turned up about 5:30, and I had to swap a load of stuff over to get the shell more manoeuvrable or something, because I had to move the blue one out, then the red one in, but I had to swap something over off the blue one onto the red one. It was red, by the way, to get it into my garage. And when I got the blue one out, I went to take something off the red one to swap it over or something, and the bolt snapped. And
yeah, so maybe that's the reason why my image is it's pitch black.
Yeah, because at that point, when the bolt snapped, it was about 9:30 at night.
Yeah, and we're in the rain, in the cold, pitch black.
Both cars are
the
somewhat.
Rear arms. We needed the rear arms or the rear hubs off it or something. So that's.
I don't know. I can't remember fully now, but either way, so both my cars are now outside of my garage. One's blocking the garage next door.
The neighbour's garage, yeah.
Who turned out to be quite an angry man, and both my cars were immobile. Couldn't move them.
Yeah.
I think we've all been there at one point or another. Just
pissing off the neighbours.
Yeah.
But that just started this snowball of what this car, like.
I think I took it apart every winter.
Not even the fact that it was every winter. You would spend fucking 200, 500, £1,000 on a set of brakes, and then a month later, be like, don't like these brakes. I'm going to get some new brakes. I'm going to get Wheelwoods, and then you'd buy Wheelwoods. You'd be like, oh, I need an adapter kit.
No, I bought the Wheelwoods. The Wheelwoods like bolted straight on. Yeah, the problem that I was trying to chase was a leaky master cylinder, but it wasn't leaking out of the master cylinder. It just wasn't applying brake force from that to the brakes. It was an internal leak in the master cylinder.
So was it like dripping into the footwell?
No, there was no leaks.
Oh, so you just couldn't tell?
Yeah.
Pain.
It was just like the push rod goes into the master cylinder and does nothing.
Just weeping past the seal.
Yeah. And
nice. Pretty fun time.
So I didn't actually change the master cylinder until I bought the Porsche brakes, and that's because Hone Developments, who I bought them off, done a thing that was like, you need this master cylinder and these brakes and this thing, so it all fits, and this is like the best results you get because they've done all the testing and R&D for it for about a year before they even started selling them. And so I'm somewhat close. Might get rid of them, might get some APs.
There we are. So that will be the 5th set of brakes that goes on it. So you just, after all that waffle, just proved my point.
Yeah. So yeah, I did, yeah. But it was all for reasons.
It was.
Somewhat good reasons, sometimes terrible.
The thing that was so frustrating was us lot, like with like Cozzy and like all of our side of the lot were like, just get the fucking thing finished. You'd be like, yeah, it's almost
good to
done.
sit around and chill out at the
garage.
Yeah,
it was. And I was thinking of when we was chatting about like the show notes and what you want to talk about, it come to my attention that we filmed a good several hours of that build. And I would love to know where the footage is for that.
Probably somewhere on one of your old phones. Because
Yeah.
I remember you coming around and filming them after. Well, I can't remember. One of the times I stripped it.
But this is the thing, is it was in the air on jack stands, and it was down, then it was in the air, and then it was down, and then
it was
the engine was
and
out.
then it was a roller, but with no
Yeah.
engine.
Yeah.
Then it had an engine in it, but it didn't roll.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so the last time I sold the engine and gearbox to a mate who was putting it in a MR2, I think Mark II MR2.
Oh, that was thingy's mate. What's his name?
Anthony. His name's Anthony or something.
Mates
Anyway.
with Rodney.
Yeah. So he used to have that Hilux, the lowered Hilux, red one. So I sold the engine and everything to him because I don't think I told many people. I just turned up one day, or did you drop it off?
What?
Dean's S2000.
You mean his Integra?
His Integra, sorry, yeah.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, so
It was either you or Sniffy.
That's
Yeah.
another thing that proves my point is that he took the K20 out. I don't know what camera to look
Oh yeah,
at
because
now.
it was a roller, wasn't it?
I don't know. This is
It
confusing
started
me.
off as a roller.
I'm gonna choose this.
Yeah.
Sorry. So he took the K20 out, sold the K20, and then bought a DC2.
A K-swap DC2.
A K-swap DC2, and put the DC2 K20 in the Civic.
I got a deal I couldn't refuse.
Yeah.
To be fair, on the
You
Integra.
paid about £4 for that
Yeah.
Integra. didn't
Well,
you?
once everything was
paid,
sold off.
well, I paid. Oh, I made money. I made
Yeah.
1,800 quid, and I sold everything to Sarge that was worth money.
Yeah, and it's only just going together now. It's
Yeah, I know. So this was it just after lockdown, wasn't it? Yeah,
Yeah.
because I was
Well,
on
I had my
Nara
truck,
about-
so it should have been what? End of 2020, start of 21.
Yeah, I bought it. I think March time, March 21. I think I paid for it. I bought it. I just started welding at this point. I was like, what, 6 months in? Yeah, 6 months into started working at Tyler Motorsport. And then I paid $5,000 for this Integra that was absolutely rotten, but it had a really good engine in it, which is now in that.
Well, it had a lot of good bits on it, didn't it?
Yeah, it had quite a few good bits on it.
It was a well-spec car.
I think I had some of the bits of it. Not like Civic-wise, but the radio.
Yeah,
I
you had the
the
radio.
and stuff out of it.
Everyone had
Something
bits
else,
of
maybe.
that.
Yeah. Yeah, so Sarge has got all the
Sarge, he was
suspension and
he was the main donor.
he bought the wheels, the tyres. It came with a
Load of
polybush
arms.
kit,
Front subframe.
front subframe. I don't think I sold him a steering rack or anything. Yeah, I gave him my EG rack. So I pulled the rack and EG subframe out of this because I got the DC2
rear
rack.
disc conversion.
Rear disc conversion, because they were 4x114.
Yeah, because he had all the front hubs and everything for
Yeah.
it. 'cause
Well,
I had
no, they were 5-stud, weren't they?
to-
No, they were 4-stud because
Yeah.
they were MB6 because it was an early DC2. It was a 96 DC2, but it had a 98 spec rear bumper on it. And someone told me they're like 600 quid, and then some northern bloke came down and moaned at me about it.
It was
Pretty good
northern. They
timing.
moan about things.
Yeah.
Good.
He also moaned to me that the NSX was a bad car.
Civic. So it's K-swapped.
Yeah.
K-swap brake kit.
box, I assume, but it's internals.
It's standard box, wave track diff, and I believe a
Diff?
5.1 final drive.
Yeah.
I'm not
Full
sure.
caged, fully stripped out, harnesses, bucket. It's a fucking race car. We're
Yeah,
not
it's, a
gonna-
track. It's got poly windows.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah, plastic windows.
it's got fake windows.
They're not good for the drive-through. Believe me, I've tested it. If you think about doing it,
It's
don't.
got a carbon bonnet that we wet sanded for about
And a
7
carbon
years.
boot.
I paid nothing for the carbon bonnet. Literally
And
nothing.
a carbon spoiler.
Yeah.
The spoiler real.
It was a rep of that one, which is a spoon one.
No, but is it carbon?
Oh yeah. it's
Yeah.
carbon, yeah. Yeah, I paid 200 quid for the
Spoon.
bonnet, and the cheapest one I ever found
Yeah, 'cause
ever
it
for
had them
sale.
VTEC stickers.
It had
down
B20 VTEC written on it. It was
Yeah.
on some drag car, and I paid 200 quid for it. And the cheapest one I found ever second-hand was 650, and brand new they're like 800.
So it's
paying that.
it's basically it's a fucking race car.
Very
It's-
slow one, but yes,
It's I mean,
the car could be fast. It's just the meat in the seat.
power
Normally
to weight
in that
seat,
seat.
you know.
Exactly.
What are we talking? What is it?
It's about 250 brake, from what I understand. There is a big stack of paperwork somewhere, but I don't know where it's gone.
And weighs.
980 with me and half tank of fuel.
So do we know the maths there?
Enough, yeah.
So it's a scatty car. It's not a fast car. It's scatty.
Yeah.
It's K20 swaps EG
Well, it's,
fast.
that's what 260 a ton.
Yeah.
Roughly, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good then.
It's modest.
It will do.
It's a
good
modestly fast car.
car. I've been very scared in it. Like the time
I've
we
been
went
very
B-road
scared in it.
bashing around Farnborough, and your BMX was in the back,
Oh,
and
yeah.
we pulled up to the point to go. We was either
That was
meet.
before I had occasion. That
Yeah, we
before
was either going to
occasion,
meet
yeah.
someone or
It was day one of lockdown.
I can't remember.
Everyone,
Yeah. It was
everyone
day
I've
one
ever
of
spoke
lockdown.
to went out bashing that night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was no,
But-
no
Well, I
correlation.
just
there was no,
just painted the car. I literally just painted the
Yeah.
car. I'm
there was
pretty
no organisation about it. Everyone you speak to that's into cars, that was about driving like spiritedly. The first night of lockdown, everyone went out having it.
Yeah.
Everyone.
But
I
the
know.
issue is we went B-road bashing around Farnborough. He had a BMX, that BMX in the back.
It wasn't that one. No, it was my.
There was a BMX in the back.
Yeah.
And
It was my Colt frame, I think. The camo one.
it was the camo one, yeah. We pulled up to the point, and I'm like, oh, it feels a bit loose. Oh, I'm not sure about this. And I looked down, and my harness had been pushed off of the eyelets
Oh yeah.
by the BMX, so I wasn't actually strapped in.
Oh, you should have crashed. That
It
would
was
have
well
been funny.
sketchy. So
just-
we went home and dropped my bike off, I think.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, because Zach had his Honda out when he
Yeah.
had his EK4.
yeah.
Oh, I remember
Was
that.
that the same day we went flying past McDonald's?
Yeah, the old Bill was.
You
sat
had
there.
that fucking spoon exhaust on, and we was doing fucking a ton
Oh, that
down
was the
Mill Pond
loudest
Bend.
fucking thing in the
We was
world.
doing like,
Oh, I'm
maybe not a
getting
ton, I
confused.
don't know,
No, that was a while before that, I think.
we come
That was-
screaming around Mill Pond Bend towards a roundabout. Obviously,
My
Zach
car
had-
was prime at that time. That was when Zach first got his EK.
had the equal length
My car
headers
was
and the
just
big
prime.
exhaust.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that thing was loud. Obviously, Jane's spoon exhaust fucking
It was a
loud.
spoon rep, so it was even worse.
even worse. and
the
we're just
tinnier
fucking
system.
towards a roundabout, just bam, bam.
Yeah.
As we get to the roundabout, there's feds, bruv. Thames
Oh,
Valley
yeah.
police on the roundabout, and they're all just like,
Because do you remember my gearbox blew up when I first put my car back together once because the drain plug fell out.
I remember that.
I was on the M4. Funnily enough, getting my car MOT'd on the M4. Allegedly. And the drain plug fell out, and I didn't realise that it had fallen out. I got left behind everyone, and I sped up to 77 miles an hour to catch up to everyone.
Yeah.
And as I'm slowing down, it just
In the
goes.
fourth lane, wasn't it? 77 mile an hour in the fourth lane.
Yeah,
something like that.
Pretty.
I think I was doing it 50-50 on the central res.
Oh,
What was I saying? Oh yeah, and then it just goes, and I was like, "That's a weird noise," but it was more like a gearboxy.
yeah.
And I was like, "Oh fuck!" And then went bang, bang. Front of the car jumps in the air, and I'm just like, clutch in, trying to get like into neutral.
Find neutral, and there's just 7.
No,
Box of question
no,
marks.
it wouldn't come out of gear. It wouldn't come out of sixth.
Oh,
So that was a
Fun.
question. The sixth gear was like, huh? And I was like, what on earth? And I thought, I don't know what I thought. I pulled over to the hard shoulder and I just went, I don't know what's going on. Trying to start the car with what I thought was neutral. It wasn't. It had just like bent all the selector fork about a bit. Went to start the car and it went and almost into the back of Rule in his EP3 on the hard shoulder.
Has
yeah.
he still got that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has his brother still got his?
No.
Or did he? Is that
He sold
No,
his.
swapped for the S14?
Well, he swapped it with the S14.
Yeah.
didn't he?
Yeah.
Something, yeah.
And
Another
the
car
four-
that
the
shouldn't be
14's
sold
just-
for how much they are.
Yeah.
14's just been sat in his driveway
These
for the last
the
3
people that
years.
watch they've had me moaning about it. We don't need to go
Oh,
back. and-
S14s.
No,
Price of
no,
I was
just
on about
jab tax.
ET3s.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no one's paying fucking $6,000. Fuck off.
I thought I'd try my luck at swapping that for a A86.
But this right. This
This
is the
was like,
thing.
yeah, it's like 25, mid-20s maybe, like £1,000. Like, I'm just like, right. Then he
Yeah.
was like, oh, it was magazine featured, and it's like a half-built engine,
Or
and
some lore to it.
ported heads and stuff, and
You're right, yes, but it's an 80s Corolla.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
still a
off.
1980s Toyota.
So
I don't think they sold that. did they?
you don't obviously have to get into how much you've spent on that. I'm sure from what we've explained and what people might be able to see is
It's a few quid.
There's a few quid in it. But what is that selling for, realistically?
That's a 10 grand car.
That would, yeah, maybe. If I put maybe some stickers on it, sorted out the fire
Yeah.
extinguisher system, and
A fucking good
So
old wet
what's the
sand.
difference
Yeah.
between that one and this one?
that's got no engine currently.
Well, fuck it, no.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
not really a whole lot.
You're ruining the set, man.
Stop pushing
It's
the
alright, it's back.
ornaments around. Not actually really a whole lot. Obviously, it's different
Yeah.
little bits, you know. But I mean, yeah,
Sorry.
that's more of a race car. If I put all the kill switch, battery isolator, and the fire extinguisher system, then
Yeah.
put it on race cars direct. Maybe I'll get 15 for it.
Mm.
I've seen K-swapped EGs and EKs go for 16 and sell for about 14.5, 15,000.
Yeah.
And they're on pretty much OEM calipers, uprated pads and discs. But they just have like certain eBay bits that are just terrible.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how are you selling that for that price with eBay shit on it?
I'm hopeful for mine.
That's that Honda
You won't
tax,
sell
though,
yours
innit?
for
It
that
has to be
much.
the Honda tax. As soon as anyone realizes that it's got a K, well, I assume a K series in, then it's oh my god, because the love for a K series is fucking through the roof,
Yeah, it's
and for
kinda
good
silly.
reasons, obviously, because of it is an incredible engine. As much as I fucking hate them I think I just hate them because of everyone loves them, and I don't think that's a very good mindset to have, obviously, but
Nah.
it's just annoying.
Yeah, K24 is better. It's cheaper engine.
Gabe's wants a K24 to
750 quid for a K24.
mm,
Put a 20 head on it.
little Frank.
There you
Don't
go.
even have to do that.
Golden.
No, you just put the inlet cam in it.
So what
Start
else?
better.
What else is there you want to do to this? Obviously, we spoke about you want to flat the paint down, clean it up a bit.
Yeah,
Are we
put
going to
some
see a
vinyl wrap on
spoon or a no good livery? You know,
it. Nah.
You're gonna
There
fit
might be
in
a
your
livery.
finger.
Might be a livery of something if they want to help.
Pepsi Max. If you're watching this, because obviously
A
Pepsi Max
PepsiCo, yeah. They,
watch the Sofas and Such podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
obviously.
we're that big.
Sponsor the boy. Sponsor me first, and then sort him out a livery. I just want free drink. BC, I'm still waiting on my coilovers. John's, I'm still waiting on my coilovers.
John's! They
They
ain't giving you
Who else have we
nothing.
asked for sponsors?
And BC's the same as John's.
I think that's it.
Sorry, BC. That was uncalled for.
Tom's that video of you two flying through.
Oh, down to a beer
Yeah.
in Devon.
It's
It's a
just
good
20
video.
minutes of you moaning about your back hurting.
Yeah.
And 20 minutes of Tom just driving like a cunt.
Oh, yeah, we both were. to
There's
be
no
fair.
need for him to just like every 30 seconds in the video, it's just Tom going, and then he'll wait up there and he'll go, "You fucking slow cunt, isn't he?"
Yeah, towards the end of the video, I was like, right, I just want to get there. I'm getting tired. When I get tired, I've noticed I make a lot of mistakes.
Yeah. So
It's
these.
very easy to
So
fall
James
off.
and one of our other boys, Tom, have a YouTube channel called, well, it's named Ifdur, IFDURR. They basically GoPros on their helmets and just film like fucking the
Well, I'm
latest
yet to,
video.
but,
Yeah,
yeah.
the latest video is it Salisbury?
Salisbury.
Salisbury Plain, and they're just
Salisbury to
fucking.
beer.
They're basically traveling to a place called Beer to drink a beer, basically.
Probably was camping for the weekend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but-
ultimately drink a beer.
Bit of clickbait, won't it?
Yeah,
No
it's
one.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I got
let's
there
just do
and
100
started seeing off some vodka. so-
Yeah,
170 miles off road for a beverage.
yeah, and it's
Solid plan.
so obviously
Yeah,
if you
good.
want someone to watch,
Try it.
go over there. But they're good watches.
Yeah.
I was what
When
that bit where you're like, oh, where it's really boggy, and you like Tom goes up right, and you're like, I'm not going up there, and then you like 10 seconds later you follow him up there. You both get up, and Tom goes, "You're going to hate me." You can go, "What?"
We
He
got
was
to turn around and
"Got
go
to turn
back
around
through
and
it.
go
Yeah.
through the way you wanted to
Do you
go."
know what the worst bit was? He cut this out of the video, which,
you
well, no, with good reason, because it actually in the end made him look more stupid. So we come back round to this bog. It's on this corner, and we've got to go up something that's about that big. That's from this bog that you don't know how deep it is. Anyway, we've gone through it, and it was really sticky. Like you go into it and you stop. Like there's just nothing else happens.
Yeah.
And so we come back. I'm in front of Tom, and Tom just goes, "Oh, just get speed up from there." I was like, "Tom, where am I getting speed up from, man? I can't go through there and get speed up there because I will just stop. It's a bog." Like one bit of it was just still water, and the other bit was like half dry and incredibly sticky. And so I went down, turned around, and then went up this bit, and I was watching Tom. I think I got the video of it on my phone somewhere. I filmed him going up it, and he goes into this bog and just stops. So I have to pull him out of this bog, and I'm like, this is hilarious. But the bit that Tom cut out was he kept calling me weak and a pussy.
I like the.
And I was like, you bloody do it then.
When I was watching it, I was waiting for because you were saying through Xbox about him putting old man faces on you.
Oh yeah.
It's so good. You just he turns his head and the camera pans to you, and it's just an old man emoji just on the top of the bike.
It was my back got really painful. To be fair, Tom's paying for it now. He's off work. He's done his sciatic nerve in.
That's 2 backs. You fucked your back.
I'm sat over it really quiet because I'm like, I dare not speak.
Tom's fucked his back.
I broke my back.
Riding up a fucking Asbo.
Yeah.
There's a bit in the video where he's fucking doing like 60, 70 mile an hour down this tight lane,
I was
moaning about
behind him
falling
about
in the
that.
ruts.
Yeah.
And then just a junction comes up and he just slams on his brakes and just goes flying through the junction.
Yeah.
He's like, I didn't really stop.
Yeah, because I saw it, and I went, oh, Tom. Just thought I'd watch him do it instead.
Yeah, fuck it.
It was like me on your bike the other night.
Oh yeah.
Just fucking pitch black. I'm like, oh, it's sick. Oh god, there's a road.
Then the night I was doing the golf, we were going through Wokingham, me and Creswell in his car. Did you two go through Wokingham? Did you ride past us?
Quite probably.
Was you in Creswell's car?
Yeah.
Yeah, when we turned up and met Rutland at Creswell's.
Yeah, I didn't see Creswell.
That was a fucking night, bruv. What a shit
Do I
show.
even want to know?
I took Beaker off-roading on his Ninja.
It's some bike, I tell you. It's good.
It's very capable.
So you're
Can
getting
hack
one
it.
of them, basically, is what you're saying.
Huh?
You're getting one of them, basically.
No, to be fair, that's just a bit more comfortable. The Ninja's just as capable, I'm telling you.
No, it's not. No. But yeah, so
I have got a video of him riding my bike, actually. I did film You Go Past Me.
Yeah.
You looked like you was having a great time.
I was having a good time.
I just wish I had a
It's just the
camera.
dust.
I just wish I had a camera of me just like, oh, come on then, Beaker, let's go. And then I just do like 70 mile an hour down the,
Yeah, and I'm
down
like,
the
"God,
trail.
fucking
no, because you know what
breathe."
the issue is he will fucking follow.
No, because I was,
No,
but I just
he
couldn't
was.
see anything. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't
Wonder
see.
why your back
I mean,
hurts.
you wasn't going as fast, but yeah, you was following
Yeah,
me.
because I couldn't see anything.
That's what I feel like when I'm riding behind Tom. Like when we was
Yeah.
going down a bit, I could not see a thing half the time.
Yeah,
Dust
the
is
bit in the
everywhere.
video, Tom's behind you, and he's like, I can't see a thing. And then the clip cuts to the next bit. He's doing 70, and he's just spraying you with
Yeah.
fucking stones and shit.
Yeah,
But that's the thing that we always do. Like every time we stop, every time we pull over, like and
Doing
we're
the
like,
180 skids. To
yeah,
fuck-
we're just like right. Whoever's pulling away first is just getting
Yeah.
absolutely roosted.
yeah, he was
Yeah.
fucking
that
going
does sound
for it.
hilarious. I feel like me buying one would be a bad idea, which is why I might buy the other thing that I was talking to you about.
A
Who
trophy truck. Brilliant.
What was the other thing you was talking to me about?
Fucking paramotor.
Oh,
Just go flying around.
yeah, that thing.
Right.
So it's the same price.
One, you're more capable of dying.
It's easier to
Well,
do.
it's
that.
you
to
on
be
the
fair,
bike.
Yeah,
Yeah, to be fair,
you'd be really good at flying.
There's a lot
through
less to
someone's
hit.
window.
Fucking hell. How long were you lot at Creswell's for?
Half hour.
Oh, so it weren't that
Rutland
long.
washed his old car.
Oh, it weren't that long then. Rutland made it out like he was camping there for the weekend.
Well, we got there and he had just started washing his car.
Mm.
And then we waited till he had finished washing his car and dried it. And then we
Yeah.
were like, we're leaving.
We hung
So-
around for about 15, and then
Yeah, so the plan was finish work, get the Golf, jump start it, whatever, drive it to Creswell's, fit the CV boot, and then it was getting MOT'd the next day.
Yeah.
So it was just going to stay there. Fucking hell. So got there, well, finished work, jump started it, let it run, warm up. Went to drive it into the yard to give it a jet wash. It died. Jump started it again. It died. Jump started it again. It then didn't have throttle, so I had to crawl it up the yard on the clutch. It died, so I just thought, fuck it. So I pushed it into a parking spot. Chris ended up coming around at like 6:30, 7. For some reason, it shit its alternator.
I love VAG cars so much.
The last time I drove it was spot on, like nearly MOTable, just needed a boot.
Well, so when you did the clutch?
Yeah.
You drove it home from there.
So we had to, what do we do? I had to message my ex and say, can I call your dad?
How was that?
Oh, it's alright. Yeah, messaged her, said, can I call your dad? She was like, yeah, of course. Like, don't know why I asked, to be fair. Called her dad and was like, have you still got that parts car on your drive? A Mark IV Golf. He was like, yeah, why? I was like, can I have the alternator? Like, I know I haven't spoken to you in 6 months to a year.
A long time.
But can I have your alternator?
So that was a real fun.
Yeah, so we had to go there, take the alternator off of that. Ended up, he loves a chat, bless him. So we ended up staying there chatting. Went back to my work, fitted the alternator in the car park, drove it to Creswell's. It was like 11:30, 11:45. Ordered pizza, took the drive shaft off. And the good thing was, Creswell's, what's the word when something fits everything?
Universal.
Glove. Creswell's Universal CV boots.
Don't know why I said glove.
Didn't fit the Golf.
Pan. What, even with the big fucking...
Yeah.
Because of
the Mark IV
Golf
thing. Passenger
they
side
got the
CV,
the little wedges in them.
They got the little wedges in them, but they've also got a seal. So the boot goes over this metal thing, and then that metal thing is sealed around the cup. So when you pull that off, there's seals inside it.
Oh, fucking Vauxhall Mavaros or whatever they are of them. Pain in the arse things.
Yeah, so it was like...
The big vans?
The big transit size things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was like 11:30. It was like the drive shaft was on the floor. We had to take the head off to even maybe think about trying to bodge it or something. And I was like, let's just charge it, bro. Because by the time we fucking change it, put the drive shaft back in, like sort everything out, it's going to be like fucking 2 a.m.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, fuck it. So the Golf still is an MOT.
Oh, great. So
Nice.
all of that and it still didn't get done.
Yeah.
That's auto.
Yeah.
Does it have a boot on it?
No. I put that sucker right back together how it come off, and I drove it home.
Fair.
And then drove it to work the next day.
Fair.
And then back from work. Back home.
MOT and tax is more of just a...
It's an advisory.
Yeah, it's a recommended thing to do. It's not the highway code. They're more like guidelines rather than actual rules.
You've got your Civic, another customer Civic. You've got a... Is that you? I assume that's UK from the front end.
Yeah,
DC2 behind the cameras. And Beaker's new Pride and Joy. Did he not know about that? I think we briefly spoke about it.
We've touched on it.
Yeah.
I haven't posted anywhere or nothing.
We won't drop it in this one.
Yeah.
So
there's something a little bit something. Over
yeah,
there.
there's something.
It's good.
Something. The oven's not on yet.
It's not a Honda.
It's not.
So I'm sick of working on Hondas, and everyone thinks I'm a Honda specialist. I'm not.
Work on a Beamer.
I could.
There we are then.
I'll let Rutland know. So you obviously you was working with John for a bit, doing welding, enjoying it, learning whatever, and now we're in this big workshop, all these customer cars, all these tools,
And a customer's fire pit.
Why is it, right? Every welding company just does stupid little jobs like that.
It's just sticking metal together, isn't it?
Yeah, but like, you just fucking
He did like a bike.
welding the
frame
floor pan
over
of a Civic back in.
But
And Doris walks in, can you weld me fucking
the thing is,
barbecue up?
so that man has bought this fire pit thing.
Mm.
It's a fire basket for an old house that has a log burning facility there and a chimney. And he lives down the road, so I can only assume, like the man with the ride-on lawnmower that he wanted me to fix his axle, that he's a wealthy man. Now, I don't intend of taking his money, no. I'll make him happy, make his thing better again.
And then he'll speak to his old boy mates.
And he'll speak to his mates, who will then come down here and spend their money with me.
Mm.
So it's like, oh yeah, I'll help him out with that, and then he can help me out
Yeah.
with other things. You know, they go, oh yeah, this guy done this for me, and he's going to have his mates around in the winter or in the summer,
Yeah,
and
and
they
then go, oh,
he's
that's
going to show it
fucking
off because he's
lovely thing.
exactly.
Yeah.
Same with matey with that ride-on lawnmower that he had.
Yeah.
It was a 1980s American-made tractor, basically, and it snapped the front axle and everything. And he was like, "Could you weld that up?" I was like, "I can give it a go." And it bent like the steering rod, and the rod end was where the thread was UNF, which is a thread thing.
Yeah.
And I actually went to next door, pinched a bolt, ground the top off, welded it on, and basically made it straight again. Oh,
Yeah, go
borrowed
on-
his anvil as well.
Yeah,
actually.
go on the
First time using an anvil.
Insta, Weldfablab Insta, and have a look, because
Mm.
that is, I think that's one of the first posts, other than Rob's 350. I think that was one of the
Yeah.
first posts you posted, and you scroll through all the slides, and it is fucking good bit of craft there. To
Mm.
be fair, it's nice to look at and
Yeah,
read through.
it was a bit of a nightmare because there was a lot of grease inside it. That was like one of the reasons why I went and worked at TWR, was because, well, actually, they approached me offering me a job, and I thought it was kind of insane. Spoke to them, had an interview, had a trial day.
So just to clarify, he's on about he worked as one of the welders on the, what is it, the Jaguar, what is it?
This is Supercat. Yeah.
Supercat.
Yeah.
So have a
The
look at
the
that.
ex-JDMS was we called it.
Yeah.
It's a very JDM sort of look
Yeah.
to it.
Owned by a very important rich man known as Kaiser. it-
Kaiser doesn't own it,
I
no.
thought it was his.
It's his design, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he was lead designer on the car. Magnus Walker was design consultant.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a cool lineup already.
Yeah, that is a fucking quality lineup. So
Yeah.
they've come to you
For
and
all the
said-
young people that don't know who Magnus Walker is, he is
The original Porsche guy.
He is the OG Porsche guy, and he also designed a lot of the outfits for the Who.
Nice.
It's a bit
it's a
obscure.
weird-
He's a design.
bit
He's
of
fashion
lore.
and design. That's him. You know, so you want something cool,
Yeah.
speak to him.
So they've come to you and asked you to be a part of this team that are building this car that has.
Well, they
has now
offered me the
broken
opportunity
internet.
today. Really,
Yeah.
they was like, we can get you in. So I had a 3-day trial, couple of days, I suppose, and what was it? Yeah.
So this is before you even had this place. This is before.
Yeah, this is way before that. And then I thought, I don't really want to. I was working with John at the time. I don't really want to, because I don't want to be like employed,
Yeah.
say, because then it's, I don't know what they're going to be like with health and
Yeah.
safety and stuff like that. Turns out, bit uptight, bit annoying. Oh well, we got around it. We managed,
Mm.
and so I ended up taking the job because they then offered it me, and I was like, okay, this is something that I want to do, and I will learn a lot more. So when I was there, it was like, learn a bit of alley TIG welding and do bits and bobs and whatnot after work, and learn more about building a car and the whole process.
Yeah.
really.
So obviously we're skipping and jumping because obviously this wasn't in the space of fucking 6 weeks. Like
no,
you,
this was
you
like,
welded on your personal car. You worked
Yeah.
with John for a couple of years.
Yeah.
Then you went to TWR, and then obviously left TWR when everything.
I was
sort
there.
of in
Yeah, I was there
place.
for about 2.5 years. 2.5, nearly
Yeah.
3 years. I was there.
And then you were doing loads of side projects for the.
Yeah.
For
Yeah, I
different
was
people.
doing a lot of
stuff for
private
Teg
work.
at Evo Auto
Yeah.
Works as well.
I blame him for all of this, to be honest. He's the one who said to me, he was like, you're going to, because the first proper private job I really had was Rob's 350. The 350Z, it was
Yeah.
all strut tops because it's a Nissan. So if you own a Nissan, check your strut tops.
Standard.
And
your rear pockets.
Yeah, and your rear pockets. And yeah, he was like, you're going to hate this. I was like, what do you mean? He was like, you're going to hate going back to work and earning the money you earn when you see what you can do, even just for me. And I was like, I was only charging him £20 an hour.
See, this is the thing. Is a lot of people talk about. What you got to remember is you're an independent business. You're running on your own. It's just you in here doing all these cars, and then you get dickheads that come. Oh, how much to weld my seals? And then when they hear the price, they fucking shit themselves and run. Like,
Yeah,
I
so
know you've got a lot to say about the price of welding and how people feel about it.
yeah, so I went and actually condemned a MX-5 for Adam once. The customer brought it
Easily
down,
done, to be fair.
Yeah.
put it on the ramp. They paid. It was a Mark 1 MX5. They paid $3,500 for it, and it was rotten. Seals front to back, inner arches, fucking pockets,
Standard.
jacking points, fucking everything. And I said to Adam, he goes, honestly, to do this as cheaply as possible, how much would it take to get this car back to like near enough factory fresh? I was like, the minimum you're looking at is about $5,000.
Yeah.
You got to buy you buy all new bushes for the arms, if not buy new arms because it might be cheaper, and re-undersealing it all, re-seam sealing it, and getting all like the seals painted because it was inner and outer seals front to back, little bits on the passenger floor, footwell, little bit under the throttle pedal.
Well, at that point, you're talking like full underside restoration.
Yeah.
It literally was a
you're
full
stripping out everything,
Yeah.
while wheeling it back to bare metal, cutting everything out, making all the new stuff.
I actually had a
Neutralising
conversation.
everything.
I had a conversation with somebody about it because they was looking at buying an MX-5, and I was just like, "Oh yeah, well, just be wary. Like they are all rusty now, all of them, and they've all been drifted around terrible roundabouts near Morrison's." And they was just like, "Oh yeah, I know, but blah blah blah." And then I was like, "Oh well, this is my experience that I had with one." I was like, "I'm not going to fix this because the car is not worth it, and you've already paid too much for the car."
Is that like the same as a certain E30?
No,
I don't know.
no, and they was just like, "Well, no MX-5 will cost $6,000 to weld up," and I was like, "Well, then you don't value your time as much."
Yeah.
Well, not even that. It's like I got a business to run now.
Yeah. So let's get into the pricing of it because of, like I said, the reason I am welding the 36 on my own, you've offered to help for a very discounted price, but I want to learn to weld, and Wes is helping me. The pricing it's expensive, but if you take it to Dave down the road that will do
We'll do an MOT patch for £700.
it's going to last a year.
Yeah.
Like there's so much that goes
If you're
into
getting
it.
the same bit of rust fix every year, it's not done properly.
Mm.
It's just not done properly. Even if it's like 2 or 3 years, I'll go get the rust done again. It's come back.
Yeah.
It's not done properly, then, is it? This is like
It's a different, like you said, it's the difference between
yeah.
MOT repair
an
and
MOT
having it done
repair.
properly.
And repairing it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
basically, yeah.
Like if someone comes to me and they go, "Oh, that's a bit too expensive for that," and then they go somewhere else and get an MOT patch put over the rust just to cover it and hide
And they
it,
come back to you a year later.
and they come back to me like a year later or whatever, then it's like, right, so
not only have I got to cut out that bit of metal that's rotten that he welded in, I've now
do
got
the
to go
extra 6
further.
inches either
Yeah.
side.
yeah, oh, and then I've got to do this bit as well because it's like,
Yeah,
Oh, I
and
don't know.
he's ground down the metal to weld to, which means that 2 mil thick of metal is now 1.7 mil.
it's,
And now
yeah,
I've got to cut that out, and I've got to grind down the metal, which means that 1.7 mil of metal is now 1.3 mil.
This
it's
is-
not even that. It just
like,
spreads. It
yeah.
spreads like
This is the exact
plague.
conversation I had with Max Spec just after I got my truck, before you were doing anything privately anyway. So I think I even asked you to do it. But like all transits rot on the steps. Yeah, and the sills. Like it's a given. I went and bought all the repair panels because he was like, if you just patch this up, you're going to be coming back and it's going to rot out your entire cab. So I went and bought a whole new step panel, inner and outer stills, and then he ended up drilling out all the spot welds for all of that and then making a complete new back panel.
Yeah.
And it's all been seam sealed, it's all been fucking wax filled, primered, stone chipped, the lot.
Yeah.
And that was £900 for a step on a transit.
Yeah. And a lot of people don't want to pay more than £150 for a step on a transit because their mate used to do it for that, but they don't weld anymore.
Yeah.
But that's the thing is
that was 2
you got
years.
to take
You can't weld for cheap anymore.
Yeah, you got to take into consideration for materials, gas, metal,
The fucking
The
energy
fucking
it
energy,
uses,
yeah,
the
like-
electricity it uses.
Well, he had about, I think he said about 60 hours in that thing. And I was like, but he was like, I've already priced it, you can have it for that. But
Yeah.
the next one I do will be considerably more.
which is that's one of the main reasons I went with over fenders for the 36.
Yeah.
Is because they don't like the amount of work. Say I don't know
Doing
if,
inner and outers on your
I
car.
don't know if Civic's still supplying, but you can't buy BMW rear quarters anymore.
Yeah.
They don't sell them. I think they sell saloons and that's it.
It's why everyone raved about Nissan bringing the Heritage program
Yeah.
back for
Yeah,
all of
that
the
was a
panels
good
for,
thing that
for
they done.
Skylines.
They just should have made it better in the first place.
It's 90s Japanese. They're all
Yeah.
working with second-hand tin from the Second World War.
Yeah, true. Well,
So it's
yeah.
like it is what it is. But now there's new technologies and
AI's taken over.
yeah,
can-
and
yeah, I
everyone's
mean-
everyone's stamping up rear quarters for
Fucking tin
couple of
skins.
quid.
there was a clankers.
All these fucking wire backs.
Oh god.
There was a company in Ukraine that had all of the old stamps.
Well, now it's had 17 drones put through its back door.
Yeah, it's likely actually. Yeah.
Jesus.
No, it was on the southwest of Ukraine or something.
What? So
It was just a big factory that had all the stamps for like old cars,
Oh.
and they could stamp out like any part for like any car basically.
Well, we fucked that then, didn't we? Really.
Well, yeah, somebody did. Thanks, Poopin.
He put one of them chips in a disabled guy's head.
Mm.
You know,
And he's
that
meant-
Neuralink.
Yeah.
And this guy's talking about, it's a fucking good video to watch, to be fair. And he's talking about like playing chess online, and he was
We don't have to use a
struggling.
mouse and shit.
Well, he was struggling because of it wasn't working how they said it would work, and he was like, "You fucking put this thing in my head, and it's basically not working." And it turns out that he then started to use his imagination to move the mouse, and that scares me.
We're like, oh, go over there.
You seen the video of that guy who like he made aimbot, but for him.
Oh yeah, because it's tapped into all the muscles in it.
Yeah,
in his
so
arm,
his nerves go, and it
then
just automatically.
it electrifies the muscle
Yeah.
to react to move your arm where you need it to, and it basically cuts out your brain having to think about it. So it uses like generative AI.
I went a different
Yeah.
place.
to like target.
You
on
said
the thing.
aimbot for himself, and I thought he had a gun and just just what? It's like that video of that guy cutting that bread, and he's like, "Oh, almost, almost." He's just got aimbot, and he's like, "No, not today, not today."
So it's so
Kurt Cobain.
the video is like him playing like CS:GO or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And basically it uses generative AI to find the hitbox for the target,
Yeah.
and then it uses the computer to electrify the muscles in his arm to move the mouse.
Yeah.
to that
then-
point, yeah. So there's a
and
lot of
it can cut out
algorithm
like
for
a
it,
couple,
It's a lot of
couple
ones and
milliseconds.
zeros.
There's like a load of latency that it removes,
Yeah.
and it is nuts.
So it's good to know that we're using AI to our abilities for aimbot on CS:GO.
Yeah.
Are we relying on AI? I feel like we're relying on it quite a lot. Right? Are you nice to AI?
I say
Clankers.
I say thank you
glaze
to-
my AI, bro.
I say thank you to
Yeah.
ChatGPT if I ask
Oh,
you a
fucking
question,
all
just
the
in case
time.
they
I
do
don't
rise
really
it
ever
up.
use it, to be honest.
Well, this is the thing: is there's a very big conversation about whether we are relying on AI too much, because like kids and people it's just ChatGPT for every question.
I feel like a dickhead when people.
I feel
are
like I could get an office job, get AI to do it, and then get an office job salary while doing this.
Well, it's what a lot. There are a few of our friends that are very high up in IT. I won't mention names
No.
of people.
Mm.
That over the years have learned to automate their job
Yeah.
with AI run scripts and shit like that. Yes, funnily enough. Yeah, crazy how that works.
Yeah. Yeah, I was talking to him about it, actually.
Mm.
That very character.
Yeah, indeed.
Smart man, to be fair.
Very much. Or female.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, shit, what do I know? I say thank you to Alexa.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Listen, when you lot are getting chased down the road by T1000s, bruv, and I'm running with them,
They'll
get in,
clank us.
boys! The old fucking tin skins coming after you,
Oh,
and I'm behind them, just fucking heavy footed, chasing you down the road.
they're all
Because I said
clanking.
thank you. Mate, I'm telling you, people are relying on this. People are talking to AI and ChatGPT like they're in a relationship. There's a lot of love going into this.
Yeah,
this like,
there
it's such a
there are
weird
some
thing.
there are some people that are cooked
Yeah,
because of it.
wild.
But like I keep seeing, you know, like the fucking Facebook or Instagram reel adverts. It's like some dude like POV driving a Bugatti. It's like, oh, if you can get there's 8 billion or 4 billion men on the planet, get 2,500 people to buy your AI girl. for $25 a month.
I think I've had this conversation with you about not Instagram ads,
Fucking-
but Facebook Reels.
Mine's all gambling.
Yours all gambling?
Mine's all gambling. Bring back
All-
gambling, smoking, racing cars.
Mine is entirely like steak and
Mine is porn.
Your adverts.
My adverts on Facebook at the moment.
oh yeah, it's just naked girls.
I'll be watching.
Everywhere.
I'll be watching.
I don't use
police
Facebook
because
unless
my
it's marketplace.
my reels on Facebook are majority police, like doing wrongdoing and shit like that,
Yeah.
arresting people for no reason.
Mine's a street racing, BMX shit, and porn. That's it.
So I'll be
Mine's-
scrolling. I'll be like, oh,
My
he's
Facebook
arrested.
videos are like some guy making a wood table.
Yeah, but
resin.
this is what I mean. So I'll be
And
scrolling
that
through, and it'll be
Australian guy
like
fishing,
making a wooden table, and then it'll be a fucking Civic off-roading or something like whistling diesel.
and then
And
sponsored
then I'll
posts. Naked girl.
scroll again, and it's like this big 18 plus, and then it's like your usual AI girl talking, but like the 18 plus symbol is see through, and it's just girls beating, like fucking themselves. And I'm like, what the? This is.
How's
I was
that
just
allowed on
watching.
Facebook?
I was just watching Whistling Diesel jump a digger or something,
Yeah.
and then the next video I get is that.
Yeah.
I
Like
don't know,
the amount
it's
of
cooked.
the amount of pages on Instagram that have just got straight up porn on them. Is
Yeah, I've seen a couple of those now actually, and it was some
Just
bird
gonna
who was
move
pretending to be a
this.
tradie. She wasn't a tradie; she was using a screwdriver wrong.
or like backwards or something, or like inner.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Pretty good combo.
Oh, is it like the one where it like pops out?
Yeah, with a
it's everywhere.
little bit of discharge.
What?
Ugh.
Oh, she's not like
Slime.
doing the light bulbs up or something. She's
No,
doing herself up.
no, it's like
No,
it's
but
like a
the
real.
one
She's having a go on old Philip.
It's like a real.
No, she's holding it from Philip. Philip's
She's
end.
holding Philip.
Philip's end.
She's holding
Holding
Philip's
Philip's
end.
end. And-
It pans down and you just see the two little bits, and then it. Fires
I
out
have
there.
seen that fucking video because Watland sent it to me,
Yeah, and then it's just
and of course it's him and all.
yeah.
Dirty pervert.
Yeah, dirty bastard. So where did you actually go on holiday? Sweden? No, you went. You sort of went around, and not Sweden.
Yeah.
Switzerland. There you go.
We ended up in Switzerland and spending a bit more than we initially intended.
Standard holiday, really.
Switzerland.
Boys
You go,
trip,
oh,
innit?
I'll only spend like 100 quid there because
Mm.
everything's really expensive. Everything costs 50 quid. But yeah. So we went down to the south of France, Nice and Antibes.
So it was you, Tom, and
Dylan.
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 Dildo
Yeah, we
trains.
spent, I think, out of every single day that we did wait for Dylan, we was always waiting for Dylan for at least 10 minutes every morning because he just does not wake up. That man has, at home, he has a 120 decibel vibrating pad that he has under his pillow, and that doesn't wake him up.
Jesus Christ.
He'd be well at home in a war zone.
He'd sleep through it, mate.
Yeah.
He'd sleep through it. You could probably shoot a gun next to his head while he's asleep. He will not wake up.
Fair
We've
enough.
actually broken into his house before to wake him up. Well, I say broken into his house.
His mum let you in.
No, his mum and his stepdad were off on a day trip to like Luxembourg or something.
Weird
So-
place to go on a day trip.
Yeah, and they was like, "Oh, here's the code for the key box on the wall. Let yourself in, and we're gonna wake him up." I was like, oh, "Right."
What did you do? Roll him out of
Just
bed?
stood over the bed, just.
We was just like, "Dylan," as we walked in his house, and he was like, "Don't come in, I'm naked." Or he was like, "Oh, I'm naked. Get out."
So you went, So you went. Where did you say you started?
Yeah. UK.
No, you fuck. Where's the
Oh.
first place you went to?
First place we went to was
Technically France.
well, yeah, obviously
Yeah,
Dover.
and then went
No, we
through.
didn't. We went to Portsmouth. I lied. We got the ferry from Portsmouth to Normandy, and then camped just outside Le Mans on the first night.
Lemons.
Lemons, home of.
So
Grand Prix
when
racing.
when
Actually,
did
no, it's
you
not, it's
when
Power.
was it that you almost died? Where was that? That was
This
in
was
Switzerland.
Yeah,
after.
we know that story.
No, this was in Italy, northern Italy.
Ken Block.
Yeah, I think so.
Can't be.
Oh, Ken Brick. Sorry.
Yeah, so we got to northern Italy, which was when we was going up to Fort Jaffarel, which is off-road up a mountain. I think it was about 12,000 feet, maybe. I don't know. I could be lying. But we got somewhere near the top, and there was still snow there. And we sort of went through the first bit where some Land Rovers couldn't get through. And they was like, well, they pulled Tom up this hill. I just rode up this hill quite simply. And in the video, I don't know if you've watched part 5 yet.
No, I haven't.
It is like an hour's long. It's a bit of a watch just to listen to Tom breathing and us falling off a lot. We went up. I rode up this hill that was just loose and all sorts. And Tom gets about halfway up, and then his bike jumps out of gear, and then he starts rolling back, and then just falls back off his bike, like completely just tumbles. And I'm like, oh, that was quite a hard sort of roll. So we got through that bit after some Italian man helped pull Tom and I through this big snowdrift, because at the end of the day it is a big ski mountain.
Yeah.
And we go up a little bit further. There's like an abandoned shack there, but I guess they use it like in the winter time for giving people skis, maybe, because it's like near the top of this chairlift. And so we go up because it switches back a couple of times, and then we go over this other bit. Now we'd seen people come down from this way, so we think obviously it's going to be fine. And they're on big Tenere 700s that are quite big and heavy. Then we get there, and we get stuck, and then we get more stuck, and then Tom
in the snow.
Yeah, in the snow, and then Tom goes through this bit, gets to the end where it just drops down, and then goes up another like a little mini hill climb that's like probably 12 foot tall maybe, and goes up there and then levels out a little bit more. It doesn't level out. We're still at like a 15% gradient. You know, it's still like that.
You're up there.
We're up there. We're like, the bikes have lost a considerable amount of power. It's like being on a 125 again and having 10 horsepower, and which is considerably less when you have all your camping stuff and your bags on. And I was like, oh, if worst comes to worst, we'll just camp up there. But we ran out of food and water at this point because we'd been up there for about 6 hours.
Yeah, because you had to send Dylan down, didn't you?
We phoned Dylan when we got to the top, just after we got Tom's bike free. We spoke to Dylan then and was like, you might have to like meet us at the bottom of the mountain and bring some food and water because we've run out, but we're like near the top.
Yeah, so, and you're at a height where like breathing it's not impossible. But
when you get
like,
out of breath, when you get out of breath, you are just out of breath.
Yeah. You
don't really catch it back.
Yeah.
When you go above like 10,000 feet, maybe. Well, you don't if you're Tom and I and we're out of shape. But it's basically like you couldn't walk up and down it, like at all, if there wasn't even snow on it. It's literally a sheer drop.
Yeah, because it's like in the videos and the photos you've shown me, it's like shingle, isn't it? It's like that fucking slate rocks that you put on your front garden sort of thing. It's really weird.
It literally is, but then it's not actually. That's just years of it building up on top of it, where it's slid a little bit down, built up, and then that's just from like erosion.
So did your chain snap up there?
It didn't snap, no. It just stretched a lot. Because my chain's a terrible one.
So you changed. You're at the top of this mountain. You can't breathe. Your chain's stretched. There's a photo of your bike. Your bike laying down.
That's Tom's bike.
Tom's bike laying down,
hanging off the cliff. I didn't get how stuck mine was.
No, but that video of you throwing rocks just at your back wheel, where you're just no energy, where you was trying to. I assume like trying to put rocks under your wheels so that you had grip or something. Like the bike's laying down.
That was again Tom's bike. That was that bit where his bike was like in this bit and he couldn't get out because we had no grip.
Is that on video?
Yeah, I got the video on my phone somewhere. I think of that.
There's a video of it. James is just. It's either James or Tom. Just no energy, just throwing rocks, and they're not even going at the back tire. They're just pinging off of the frame and off
put that in for them to see.
I will try. Yeah.
Yeah, if I can find it. No, but what I was trying to do was, so Tom was trying to push his bike up this steep cliff, and I was trying to put rocks under it so it'd build up.
Yeah.
And I did keep telling Tom to stop, but he didn't. He just kept. But yeah,
That's
so I went to
fucked.
go across this snowdrift, and it just dropped. Bike's like laying on the frame, like dash plate underneath, and I have like no traction. I have no grip. It's just the snow's gone,
Yeah.
and I'm like, right, this isn't ideal. Try and pulling it forward. It's not going forward. It's just eating away the snow, and just still sliding on
Yeah.
the belly pan basically. I wish I took a picture of it now, but I then stood in where my back wheel was, like just behind it, and just fell down like that much. So when I went to pull my bike back, it just goes whoop, and it was just 12 o'clock in. And I was like, right, that's stuck. By this point, Tom's free, his battery goes flat. We're both exhausted because it's like hour 7 of
Yeah.
off-road now. And bearing in mind, I'd passed my bike test 5 days before leaving for this trip.
Well, you done the bike test to go, didn't you? That was
I'd done my
that was the whole plan.
yeah. Well, I was gonna go. I wanted to go anyway. I
Yeah.
wanted to do the big camping holiday with the bikes and the boys.
Obviously, you
But-
needed a bike and a license to do that. So it's-
Well, I had the bike. I bought the bike in April, thinking I'll be on the road soon. Nowhere had availability for tests, so I ended up paying more money going with a different
yeah.
person, booked it and everything. We left on the 13th of June. My test was on the 8th,
Yeah.
so I was like,
But to be
cut
fair,
fine there.
as good of that is to the story, you have had your bike license multiple times before.
Well, at CBT, I've
Yeah.
never really been off-road. That was my first
No,
day
but-
of ever riding an off-road bike off-road, ever, in my life.
And you
ever.
choose to get
Fairly
stuck
in
in
the
a
deep
mountain in
end, so, yeah.
Switzerland with
It's-
no air,
Yeah.
no food or water.
Well, we did have food and water. We just ate it all, drank it all. Because we was like, we won't pack too much. We didn't have much space left.
Yeah.
Like, once we had all our camping stuff on. We didn't even get to a campsite. We left that to Dylan. And then Dylan told us where he was, and it was like 40 minutes away from where we were.
Oh, brilliant.
At the bottom of the hill. You know, and we're like fucking 12,000 feet up or whatever. And
That is my worst nightmare.
yeah, so Tom ends up going over because he was like, I'm going to go see if I can find someone who can help. Whether that be someone riding over on an ATV. These quad bikes were going over it, just skipping over the top of the snow.
Yeah.
Like nothing.
You know what they
so-
say? 4 wheels are better than 2.
Something like that.
I don't know who says that, to be fair, but someone might.
Maybe.
So he went over the mountain to go and find some people. I'm on my own at this point with this tiny little shovel that Tom has, normally for when he's wild camping to bury his poop.
Yeah, nice.
So I'm fucking digging the bike out the back, like trying to get the snow out so I can pull the bike back. And I'm digging like a little trench, effectively, so it's as level as like where the hill starts going
Yeah.
down. And I was digging for about an hour and a half. Got my bike free, strapped all my camping stuff back on, because I'd taken the bags off to try and take some weight off the bike. To
I'd
get
left
it out
that
of the
fucker
snow.
there, mate.
No,
It almost got to that point where it was like, we're going to have to walk down.
yeah.
Come get the bikes tomorrow. And I was just like, I don't really want to do that. Dylan sent me where the campsite is, and it's 45 or 40 minutes from the bottom of the hill.
You're making me anxious just listening to it.
Well, I'm absolutely cattle trucked at this point. Get my bike out. I phoned Tom, he didn't answer. I sent him a voice note, all out of breath, and like, Tom, I got my bike out. I'm going down the hill. Just get down to the bottom. We'll sort out getting your camping
Yeah.
stuff or whatever.
It amazes me you had signal.
I had plenty. We all had signal at that point, to be fair.
But
'cause
what can you
on
do
top
when
of
you're that
mountain.
high? You can't. You're not going to call the police or anything, are you? It's,
No, we phoned a guy about that was down the bottom of that mountain that owned a workshop, and he just kept saying pronto. He was like pronto, and I'm like, why are you saying quicker to me, man? Like what does that even mean?
you want me to die quicker, or what do you want?
I have no idea. But
No, it means be stuck quicker.
Yeah.
yeah, he wasn't too helpful. The guys at the hotel were quite helpful. Dylan spoke to them. So anyway, I go back down the mountain. I see these German guys in 4x4s. So I was like, oh, fuck. I said to them, I was like, are you going to be camping like up near here? And he said, yeah, we'll be camping up near here. I was like, okay, cool. My friend's bags are there. I don't know if he's coming back for them. At this point, I didn't know what happened to Tom. And the German guys are actually super nice. So I went down, met Dylan, had some food and water, and then I went back up the hill. I gave Dylan my bags actually, or some of them.
Yeah, because I think I remember
'Cause
you
Dylan
saying
walked-
you went back up, gave him the stuff.
He walked up very far, further than I would have wanted to walk. I
Yeah.
would have got up the first hill and went, fuck this.
Mm.
So I then went back up the hill to get Tom's bags, couldn't put them on my bike, couldn't see where the Germans were, and then I saw them flashing from like over one of the hills, and I was like, oh fuck. So I flashed at them. I guess they know Morse code as well, because I flashed SOS Morse code.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, everybody knows that. You learn that in Boy
Yeah.
Scouts. So I flashed that, and then he shouted, he was like, I'm coming! And I was like, yes! And I'm sat there for about 35 minutes.
Well, that's how far away they were.
Yeah, bearing in mind, they're in 4x4s.
Yeah.
It took me about probably, from where Dylan was, which was about maybe an eighth of the way up to where I was at this point.
Yeah.
Which was at the first snowdrift that we didn't, because the way to get around that, not in the snow, it was a path like that. One side it was sheer up, the other side was sheer down.
Yeah.
You know, back into like the snow pit. So it was like, if I fall off down, I'm going to end up in the snow and stuck. I'm not going to fall off up, but if it does happen, I'm coming off the back of the bike if I'm, you know, for whatever reason. So I was like, I'll just walk up it. So I just walked as the bird flies, just climbed the mountain.
Yeah.
Same when I went back down, just went down the snowdrift and went, oh, that's soft. So they come up, they get Tom's bags. I was like, can you take them to the hotel at the bottom? He was like, it'll take us like an hour and a half to get there.
Jesus Christ.
And I was like, oh, fuck. All right. I was like, keep hold of them. Took his number, got his Instagram and everything. Still message each other on Instagram and whatnot, and like each other's stories and whatnot. He's a locksmith in Germany.
Nice. Thief.
And, yeah, so I get down to the bottom of the hill, said to Dylan, I was like, right, he's got these German guys that are camping, they're wild camping up there, because you're allowed to on a lot of places above the tree line in Europe. And I get back down to Dylan. Dylan goes, I was speaking to a very helpful man at the reception desk, and then starts telling me about his conversation. I went, Dylan, I'm too tired for it.
Yeah.
How do I get to Tom?
That boy loves a chat though, doesn't he?
The way that me and Tom was going to go, the easier way, I say the easier way, it was the way where, because on the other side of the mountain was where that picture was taken, where Tom's bike half off the cliff.
Yeah.
And we had to go through a landslide, otherwise it was like an hour and a half, fucking round the other way. But you get to go through tunnels. And so I go round this landslide way, and I stop at this bit just before you see all the trees down, all the land has slidden away and gone. Bottom, it's just all like basically a cliff at this point.
Yeah.
And I phoned Dylan because I'm sharing my location with him, and I had like shit all signal for internet. I was like, Dylan, am I going the right way? He goes, yeah, let me have a look. Yeah, you're going the right way. You want to carry on like all the way, and then you get to an unusually straight bit of road. I say road, off-road road, and then there's a hairpin up the hill on the left. You go to that and then go hairpin left. I was like, right, okay, cool. And then he starts telling me about something else. Bearing in mind, before I went down the landslide way, the only reason why I did go that way was because the guy in the hotel was like, yeah, I took an ATV through it the other day.
Right.
No, he didn't. I wish I got a video of this ride, or you know, or even a photo of where the landslide was. 2 gigantic cracks that go under where the land had slidden over the trail. And there's obviously trees down and everything. And Dylan's waffling on about something else again, and I'm like, Dylan, I've got to go, there's cracks in the floor. I think that kind of scared him.
Yeah.
He was just like, what the fuck? When we got back, he was like almost in tears, to be honest, seeing us. But so I go all the way down, I go and fucking try and get Tom. I'm like halfway up the mountain at this point. Still probably, I'd been riding for 20 minutes at that point, 25 minutes, at about 40, 50 mile an hour down these trails that I didn't know. First time going down them. Sheer drop on the right and just nothing on the left. It's just up. And as I'm going up, I see Tom coming down. follow. Well, he was following a car, and I was like, well, I just see the 2 headlights and the one behind the car. I was like, that's got to be Tom. Like they were quite far away, so I sat there for about 10 minutes, and it was Tom. And bless him, he was freezing. His gloves were wet, his
There's
trousers were
nothing
all
to
wet.
him as well. Like,
Well, he was on the shady side of the mountain,
Yeah.
so as soon as the sun went down, it just, and being that high,
yeah, just dropped.
it's just cold. Like it was like freezing. It was literally like 0 degrees. So yeah, he came over and hugged me. He was like, I'm so glad to see you. We go back to these German guys' camps, and they're like, oh, do you want tea? Do you want to camp with us? We got food. We'll get a fire going. You warm up. Blah blah blah. The only people we met in Europe that were as nice as German people were just other German people.
Yeah,
That was it. Italian people
they've got a
are.
lot to live up to, haven't they?
Italian people come across rude. Yeah, that's on God. But Italian people, they come across rude, but they're not. They're just to the point.
Yeah,
They're very to the
Blunt.
point people, but not blunt because they're not like fed up.
yeah.
You know, not like our salty dry blunt.
Mm.
It's like they're blunt because they're like,
Well, that's their understanding of the language.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I want to talk strictly about this, nothing more. Like that sort of blunt. Like they're not angry or pissed off.
Yeah,
If you ask them about something, they're going to talk about that something
Yeah,
and
they're not
nothing
very
else. And then,
tangent
yeah, it's
people.
not like
no, yeah,
it's not
There's
like
no
a proper
sugarcoating
conversation.
nothing. They're just
Yeah.
it just
That's
it
it.
is what it is, and that's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we was at these German people's camp, these German guys. They were like, they had kids and everything, and there was about 6 4x4s. And yeah, they was honestly so sound. This guy kept offering me cookies, so eventually I took one, and it was probably actually the best cookie I ever had. And
Probably
I'll
fucking starving. That's why.
yeah, and yeah, but they offered us tea, fucking a bit of beer, everything. They was like, you guys can camp in our fucking. They had a big tent box thing on the top of his Discovery.
Yeah.
It was, oh, you can camp in that. We'll just sleep underneath on the back seats. We got a spare airbed that we'll sleep on. I just went, no. I'll sleep on the airbed. If I'm staying here,
Yeah.
Tom, if he says we're staying here, we're in there. You're up there. Don't give up.
It's
Don't
only
give
fair.
up you to benefit us. Like,
Yeah.
you know. And we almost had an argument about that. But then Dylan phoned me, so I was on the phone to Dylan, and then I spoke to Tom. I was like, right, what do you want to do? Do you want to go back? And he was like, I need to get my stuff. I was like, there's another group of German people camping. They have your stuff. I have their number. They're going to phone me in the morning when they're on their way down.
Yeah.
And Tom was like, okay, well, we should get to Dylan. Dylan, in this time, went to the shop and bought me some beers and some stuff.
Because that's what you think about. After
And,
all that, yeah.
Well, I actually said to Dylan when I was at the hotel before I went and rode round to meet Tom, I was like, I hope this place is still serving beer whenever we get here. Because Dylan checked us into the hotel because they was like meant to close reception at 11, but they
Yeah.
waited for us. Bless them. They were actually really nice people as well. And yeah, we got there. I think it was 1:45 when we got to the hotel.
Jesus Christ.
Because Tom didn't want to go through the landslide bit, and to be honest, neither did I. It
Yeah.
was fucking scared. It was terrifying.
So in other words, don't go travelling in Switzerland on bikes on mountains.
Well, we was in Italy at this point.
Don't travel to Italy.
We're going back next year for 2
That's
weeks.
it. Just don't.
If you want to
travel
come back, if you want to come with us, 2 weeks.
That's it.
I mean, I quite
Right.
liked it there.
Should we end the pod on this scenario?
What's it? Oh, go on then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 weeks in August next year, Italy, off road. Bring an off road bike. If you bring a sports bike,
Bring a push bike.
you could bring a push bike. You'd be out of breath all day.
So you get £2 million.
It's always the millions.
It is.
It's always.
Well,
I'm
the
taking it.
original.
I'm sucking it.
I'm bouncing. Nah, the original.
Hey, yo,
The
what?
original was 10 million, but I want to make it a bit more of an issue. So you get £2 million, right? But if you accept your best friend has an alarm that goes off at 3:47 in the morning every morning for 5 years.
Yeah, it's not too much of an issue.
Well, I assume Rutland's your issue. The one you're choosing.
Wait, what?
So you get offered £2 million. You don't know what for. You just, do you want this £2 million or do you not?
But the only condition is
The only condition is when you accept that £2 million, your best friend has an alarm that goes off every morning at 3:47 a.m. every morning for 5 years.
That's right, my alarm.
I think like, yeah, I mean, I'm doing it. Yeah, I mean,
The
fuck,
2 milli?
fuck Roland, yeah.
2 million. Yeah,
Just a little light
obviously.
2 milli when
Yeah.
you just can't sleep for 5 years.
Gutted.
Just
Not
because
my
an
alarm.
alarm goes off, mate, I sleep
Ain't my
through
sleep.
7 of them in the morning.
Isn't it? That's what I'm
Minor.
saying.
You tried to wake Rutland up ever? It's not an inconvenience for him.
I don't know. I feel like he'd box you in.
No.
If you turn around, if you come to his and he's like, yeah, look at this new car. And he's like, how the fuck have you afforded that then? And he's like, and also, why, like,
Why
for
have I
some
got
weird reason, every morning
Every
at
phone
3:47
I've got.
a.m., my alarm
But-
goes off.
Do they know that that's why?
Oh,
That's
they
why
can
you-
do.
Well, if
it
you tell
depends.
them, yeah.
I
Well,
ain't
then,
telling.
I ain't telling anyone. I ain't telling no one shit.
Mine would probably be Cozzy, and that cunt can suffer. 'Cause I got 2
There we
milli,
are.
bruv.
That man's, it don't matter. He's in bed anyway at fucking 7 o'clock at night.
Yeah, but
He's
With
had
his
5
fucking-
hours
if
sleep.
If
He's
I
got his
told-
loafers on with his fucking Baileys or something.
He's had
Watching
5-6
Countdown.
hours sleep before that alarm's even thought
Innit?
about.
Yeah, but if I told
So he's had a full night's sleep before that alarm's even
thing
coming
is,
off.
if I told Rutland and I was like, look, if I give you 100 grand, would you have an alarm go off at 3:47 in the morning every day for 5 years? He's taking it. So I'm still
taking it.
I'm still 1.9 up.
I'm taking it, and I'm not giving him any money.
Oh, oh,
That would be really good or really awkward if you were in like a museum that just had really long corridors.
or
if you're in a
If you're in
Weatherspoons.
Costco,
Oh dear, yeah. I didn't even know where the toilets are in any of the Costco's ever.
IKEA,
Oh, you got to fucking maneuver around all the furniture.
you're on your
No,
you're on your wedding day,
Yeah, that'd be worse.
and you've got 10 seconds where you're shitting yourself.
Yeah, but if someone's alarm's going off at a wedding, that's pretty peak.
Is it the alarm goes off, then you shit yourself, or the alarm causes the shit?
No, the alarm starts the timer, and at the end of the timer, you shit yourself. Because
Oh, so then you've got that 10 seconds
Because Elon
to-
Musk has given you a
Yeah.
Neuralink chip,
Yeah.
and there's a fault with it or something.
Neurodiversion or something.
Yeah.
Right, so you're taking the 2 mil.
Oh, yeah, oh God.
Yeah,
I'm
you're-
taking the 2
no,
mil.
yeah,
Yeah, you're
I'll take
shitting
it.
yourself, bro.
Is it me?
Yeah,
I shit myself anyway.
yeah. Right.
Just have. Right, I
So
think we
much,
charge it. This has fucking been summit.
Oh, well done, boys. We made it through.
Remember PepsiCo, if you're ever watching or if you work for PepsiCo.
PepsiCo, sort us out free drink and
There's-
a livery for the
A lot of cans over there.
Bonder. There's a lot of cans
Should see the
everywhere.
state of your kitchen, mate. It's fucking 20 of them just sat there.
Yeah.
You've got a big-
Also, Peroni, if you're watching.
We don't
Boy,
condone
Peroni
drinking
livery will go hard.
No,
unless
no,
it's
no,
Jack
we don't.
Daniels.
Listen. Gamble, gamble, gamble. Smoke, smoke, smoke. Drink, drink, drink. Bring back 90s racing. Get out of here.
We've been Sofas and Such, Spud,
Beaker,
and the one and only fucking Bames Jinton.
Claims Jinton.
Subscribe, like, comment if you're taking the 2 million. I assume most of you are.
Yeah, you're doing it.
Follow the Weldfablab on Insta. If you need any welding, DM him. He might reply.
I will reply.
Shout out Tom with his YouTube channel.
Easy.
If you want the bike
We'll
content,
put the link
Yeah.
down.
yeah, I'll try and
down
fucking
there.
sort all that out. And
I've got a link in my Instagram bio. So
You
follow me on Instagram.
put a link in your bike chain. You can't.
No, I had to take one out.
Look how
innit?
big that middle finger is.
I had to take one out. Yeah, I had to take a
Tram.
link out. I know. It's
Buy new train. New chain.
I have. It's up there.
Oh, that's right. I'm fit it.
I will. When
Goodbye.
the chainsaw turns
Bye,
up.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye.